Samsung, proud sponsor of Tech Busters.
With me tonight is Mandy Lamb, the country manager for Visa South Africa. And we've been talking about some of the very interesting things happening with payment in Africa. I mean, firstly, Visa's looking to get the cash out of the system. Just talk us through a little bit of that strategy.
Yeah, so cash displacement is our biggest strategy, not only across Africa, but globally. If you look at the actual penetration of electronic payments relative to cash and other forms of payment, there's still tremendous opportunity out there. And that's our objective, is to try and make sure there are more places where consumers can use electronic payments, which are much more efficient, much more reliable, much safer than cash and other forms of payment.
And it's very helpful, for instance, in remittances. Isn't that one of the big pushes that the World Bank has come to you to talk about one of your payment mechanisms for?
So at the moment, the cost of remittances across Africa specifically, and from the South Africa corridor into Africa and into other markets is very high, and the World Bank has an objective to reduce that cost to 5% of the transaction value. Now, there are many players operating in this space. I think that what we can do as Visa is really be the engine room behind offering a lot of opportunity for financial institutions and other players to be able to access remittances that are real time and can access any Visa to Visa card on a global basis. So we're very excited about remittances or money transfer, or what we would term P2P. And it has tremendous opportunity across Africa, particularly corridors like East Africa. Zimbabwe into South Africa is a very significant corridor, and likewise the other way from Canada, from the UK. The actual dollar value of remittances, I think last year was about $32 billion, and is projected to maybe double by 2016.
Yeah, it's a very significant number. And it's a lot of what people do. Expats send money home to look after their family. So there are obviously many benefits to having your money digitized. Talk us through some of those.
I think first and foremost is, if you look at it from a government or an economy standpoint, we've done plenty of work over the years to show that electronic forms of payment actually bring more efficiency to economy. It takes out that grey or shadow economy. The government is able to see where cash flows are going a lot more efficiently and a lot better. I think the other primary area that we're really interested in, that we're working very hard on, is the security and safety elements, so that the consumer can have a much better experience than using cash, and can actually see a trail of where they've utilized their funding, which promotes things like savings for countries as well, where people can actually see, I've spent my 100 Rand on X, Y, and Z, as opposed to it just disappearing overnight. So safety and security in terms of the technology as well. We've deployed chip and pin technology all over the world. Some countries still to take on board, like the US. But I think that on the whole, what stands behind the Visa brand is that reliability and that safety and security of using electronic payments versus cash.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of things shifting to mobile money and mobile payment mechanisms.
Yeah.
I know the Swipe, it's called, is also going to be coming to South Africa sometime soon.
I don't know the details of that particular technology, but what we have seen is certainly multiple players wanting to access mobile technology and leverage mobile technology in order to provide services, particularly to the underbanked and underserved segments, where mobile is really probably the most ubiquitous technology we've ever come across to date. And so using mobile as a channel is a very exciting opportunity, whether it's to do payment, to do remittance, to receive money. There are many ways of utilizing the mobile channel. It's a very exciting and competitive space.
It is indeed. Well, thank you very much, Mandy Lamb, country manager of Visa South Africa, and looking at all the future ways that payments are going to take place, especially via mobile in Africa.